Did you know that according to some sources, there are more than 100 different types of pharaohs? And it's not just the number of pharaohs that is staggering, it's also the sheer length of time they were in power. For example, the first female pharaoh, Hatshepsut, came to power in 1478 BC, and yet she is still considered a pharaoh to this day. In fact, most historians agree that she was one of the greatest pharaohs of all time. But what made her so great? And how did she become the first female pharaoh? To answer this question, we have to look back at the beginning of her story. Hatshepsut was born in 1507 BC in the Egyptian city of Thebes. Her father was a man named Ahmose the Tharper, who was the first king of the 18th dynasty. Her mother was a woman named Ahotep, who was the daughter of a local governor. When Hatshepsut was born, she had a twin sister named Neferu, who was a boy. The two were very close throughout their childhood, and when they grew up, they decided to get married. However, their marriage was never consummated, as both of them were more interested in ruling Egypt than in having children. Unfortunately, their father, Ahmose Tharper, didn't approve of their relationship, and when he died in 1493 BC, he left the throne to his son, Thutmose III, with the condition that Thutmose III would marry Hatshepsut. But Thutmose III had no interest in marrying his aunt, and he refused to accept the throne unless he was allowed to marry someone else. This led to a civil war between Hatshepsut and Thutmose III, which ultimately ended with Hatshepsut emerging victorious. However, despite winning the war, Hatshepsut was unable to claim the throne for herself because she was a woman. At the time, Egyptian law prevented women from becoming pharaohs, so Hatshepsut had to find another way to take power. She declared herself the new ruler of Egypt and began issuing decrees in her own name. She also built huge temples and monuments across the country, including the Temple of Hatshepsut at Deir el-Bahari, which is still standing today. In addition to building temples, Hatshepsut also went on military campaigns and expanded Egyptian territory. She led her army into Nubia and conquered a vast amount of land, which she then turned into a province of Egypt. Hatshepsut also sent trading missions to the Middle East and Africa, and she amassed a fortune in gold and other valuable goods. After Hatshepsut died in 1458 BC, her stepson, Thutmose III, took the throne. He ruled Egypt for the next 54 years, and is considered to be one of the greatest pharaohs of all time. What makes Hatshepsut's story so fascinating is that she was able to achieve so much, despite the obstacles that were stacked against her. She was a woman in a man's world, and yet she managed to become the most powerful ruler in Egypt. Hatshepsut is a true inspiration, and her story will continue to be told for centuries to come. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an upload. And if you want to learn more about ancient Egypt, check out our other videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Now let's move on to the next type of pharaoh, the warrior pharaoh. The warrior pharaohs were known for their strength and bravery in battle. They were skilled fighters who led their armies to victory many times. One of the most famous warrior pharaohs was Ramesses II, who ruled Egypt from 1279 to 1213 BC. He was a great military leader, and he fought in many battles during his lifetime. He was also a builder, and he constructed many temples and monuments, including the great temple of Abu Simbel. Another famous warrior pharaoh was Thutmose III, who ruled from 1479 to 1425 BC. He is considered to be one of the greatest military commanders in history. He led his armies on many successful campaigns, and he conquered vast amounts of territory for Egypt. So those are just two of the many amazing types of pharaohs that you can summon with our app. So what are you waiting for? Download the app today and start exploring the world of ancient Egypt like never before. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about ancient Egypt. Thanks for watching.